Hello YouTube, my name's Nero and today we have some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and another episode of DNA Saturday, which is the weekly series here on my channel where subscribers send me in DNA bombs. That was the Cray class we're going to be using throughout the entirety of this gameplay. If you guys would like, you guys can go back and pause the video to get a good look at the Cray class, because I know a lot of people like to replicate the classes that they see here in DNA Saturday. They see the player do really good with the class and they figure, hey, I'll try out that class for myself, see if I can mimic some of that success, and yeah, it's something we do here on DNA Saturday. That's why we focus so much on the Cray class. That's why I talk so much about the classes that are used throughout all the videos. But this one's a little bit different because the Cray class is a little bit irrelevant. Of course, your class is never 100% irrelevant, but at the same time, this is a gimmick DNA bomb where you never reload. And I don't think this class is necessarily going to make you a better player at being able to get DNA bombs while never reloading, right? It's just something that's crazy. It's a really fun kind of gimmick style DNA bomb to go for, and that's what we got in this gameplay. But I still, of course, will be talking about the Cray class. So the gameplay itself was actually sent in by a guy that goes by the name of Pro Gamer, and I'm going to mess this up because I'm horrible at pronouncing names. Palacios? Is that how you pronounce it? Palacios? I really don't know. It's on your screen right now. You guys can see the name. Let me know if I mispronounced that. Chances are I did. If you're a fan of Dear Nero, you know I mispronounce everybody's names all the time. It's just a thing with me. I'm from Pennsylvania. There's not a whole lot of diversity around here. So when it comes to a name that's not like Jones or Taylor or Smith, then chances are I'm going to mispronounce it. That's just the way of things. But what we got going on here is a game of domination here on the map Solar. It's actually kind of funny. The other DNA bomb that we featured for this week's episode of DNA Saturday was also on Solar, and it was also starting off with the MP11. But of course, the MP11 is not going to play a giant role in this DNA bomb because we're never reloading. You see right here, he's out of ammo. He's got a pistol with one bullet in it. What's he going to do with that, right? Even in hardcore, I don't think the Atlas 45 is going to be a one-shot kill. So he runs around, eludes some of his enemies, and ends up actually finding this ball 27 on the ground. I want to play a game here. I want to play a game like how many ball 27s and how many ASM1s can we find on the ground, because there's gonna be a lot of them throughout this gameplay. So that's how that works, right? You guys understand how a never reload DNA bomb works. You never reload your gun ever. If you run out of ammo, you get low on ammo, you pick up another gun. A lot of people, when they go for this kind of a gimmick, they try to really take it further, and they make it so even if they don't get a kill with the gun, they will just never actually reload. Like right here, both of his guns kind of need to be reloaded. Instead of doing that, he swaps to his other weapon, so he stops the reload animation. A lot of times you'll see people, like, they have to do that reload, and they're just sitting there breaking the reload animation over and over as they're running around trying to find a brand new weapon. It's really kind of a fun thing to do. I think I'm actually going to try doing it a little bit more because gameplay is gameplay, I suppose, on my YouTube channel. I don't think people come to my YouTube channel, except for DNA Saturday, of course, necessarily for the gameplay. Of course, they like to watch some good gameplay while they do it, but I usually do a lot of news. I'm usually covering a lot of topics and things like that, and the gameplay may be a little bit irrelevant as compared to prior Call of Duty years, where back in the day I used to be kind of like a gameplay channel. I was posting up like 100 kill gameplays. I used to post up like 80 kill gameplays. I've kind of backed off that a little bit, but I'm thinking just for fun now and again, not like as a series or anything, but occasionally maybe I try some gimmick style setups in my gameplays for my videos, and maybe never reloading would be one of them. You can see how terrible I would be at that. Maybe we'll see some of that stuff in the future, but right now let's ignore all that. Let's start talking about the Cray class itself, because what's this class going to be like, right? Because if I'm going to be doing this kind of thing, maybe I want to get some insight from Mr. Pro Gamer here as to how he set up his class to make a never reload DNA bomb actually possible. So first and foremost, he's starting off with the MP11. Good choice, but I would say that the weapon you start off with really doesn't matter, because once you run out of ammo on it, you're going to be swapping weapons throughout the entirety of the gameplay. But he is running an MP11, a stock MP11. There's no variations to it whatsoever, and he's using foregrip as well as advanced rifling. For perk 1, low profile, great perk. I mean, you can never go wrong with perk 1, low profile, man. You just can never go wrong with it, especially if you're going to be running around trying to go on a very long kill streak, then low profile is going to kind of be the perk for you. And I hate those guys. You see that guy right there, over there on the A flag, just jumping around? That's the most annoying thing in the world when I'm playing domination. It's like, okay, I'll go defend the A flag, and this guy's just jumping back and forth like a rabbit. And it's like, I can usually kill him, right? I can usually kill him, but since he's jumping around back and forth like a rabbit, someone else is probably going to kill me while I'm sitting there struggling to kill the guy that's jumping. I hate it. That's the only thing I hate about exosuits, right? A lot of people like exosuits. I think they're a cool implementation of Call of Duty, and I think they're pretty cool as well. But I hate it when people do that double jump thing around flags. I hate it. But once again, back to the perks. Low profile is a very good perk overall. You can never really go wrong with it. For perk 2, we've got Blind Eye as well as Peripherals. Blind Eye, great perk. Peripherals is more personal preference. If you like the different style of minimap, of course, if you look up there in the top left, the minimap is in fact a bit different. If you're a fan of that, you can of course run Peripherals. Maybe it'll help you do a little bit better when you're playing. For perk 3, we're using Blast Suppressor as well as Toughness. Oh, you got the thumbs up right there, Mr. Pro Gamer. You got the thumbs up right there. Blast Suppressor and Toughness are the perks I essentially run on just about everything on my classes. I feel as though they're the best perks in the game. I really do. I feel as though most of the perks in Advanced Warfare that are really good, like really exceptional perks, are all in that tier 3 slot. Blast Suppressor is one of them. Toughness is one of them. Hardwired. I almost call it Hotwired. I've been playing a lot of Battlefield Hardline if you hadn't noticed by the uploads on my channel. But Hardwired is a really good perk depending on the lobby. Hardline is a ridiculously good perk if you want to start getting kill streaks. I just wish I could I just get rid of perk 1, get rid of perk 2, allow me to put all the stuff from perk 3 onto my class, and I'll be golden. Right, I'll be golden. But that's essentially his class. He doesn't really have anything fancy. If I were to actually recommend something to you guys, if you were to go ahead and try something like this, but of course, who am I sitting here trying to recommend changes to a class? Like, this guy got a DNA bomb while never reloading. I'm sitting here trying to recommend changes to his class. But I would say using fast hands on this would probably be pretty good. He's swapping weapons quite a lot, and having fast hands be able to swap those weapons a little bit faster, I think would definitely be beneficial if, in fact, you were to try and do a gimmick gameplay like this. If you were to try and run around, of course, never reload and try and get, not even just DNA bomb, just trying to do generally well in the game, I feel as though having fast hands would probably be pretty good. And in this class, he has blind eye as well as peripherals instead. But, you can't really argue with success, I suppose. A lot of people look at classes, especially the classes I post up, and they're like, Nero, you should swap this out for this. It'll be a whole lot better. But it's like, no, I'm doing just fine, especially when it comes to using Gung Ho and Attack 19, man. Everyone's like, Nero, stop using it. I'm like, no, it's amazing. How can you argue with success? Do you not just see that four piece I picked up? Did you not just see how I ran that room? I took out everybody and I barely even aimed at them. It's really good, man. I guess you can't really argue with it. But right there, he actually picks up the DNA bomb as he dies, which is pretty clutch. I definitely thought that was a nice little sprinkle on top, I suppose, for the gameplay, where he ended up getting a DNA bomb. It was kind of a clutch moment right there, where he got just enough bullets off to be able to kill the guy before the other guy ends up taking him out. And if he was 1 kill short on that, he would have been shut down from his DNA bomb while never reloading, which really would have stunk. But there we go. We see a DNA bomb go off, and as he's running back over here, we're actually going to see him pick up a couple kills. He's going to pick up 1, he's going to pick up 2, and then he's going to pick up the AK-12 there and keep on going. But here we go. At the end of the gameplay, we fast forward the end of the gameplay as we usually do, so we can check out that final score and see exactly what we did. And the final score was pretty good, especially for somebody who's running around the entirety of the gameplay never reloading. Man, pretty good final score. We have a final score of actually 52 kills and 2 deaths, 3 captures and 1 defend. Pretty good overall gameplay in my personal opinion. Kudos to you, Mr. Pro Gamer Palacios. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but regardless, that was an awesome gameplay. Congrats, man. It was pretty good. Hope you guys all enjoyed this week's episodes of DNA Saturday. And if you did, please be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves. If you guys would like to submit your DNA bombs for next week's episode of DNA Saturday, watch the video. It's on your screen right now. Everything you need to know is in that video. Seriously, go watch that video. It's so annoying, man. Even this week, how many months are we into Advanced Warfare now, and I still get people submitting their stuff for DNA Saturday. They're like, here's my DNA bomb, and it's got commentary on it. There's no timestamps. They have it uploaded as public. Like, they basically just linked me to the commentary they did over the video, and they tell me just to mute the audio or something. It's like, you people are terrible. You people are terrible. Just follow the rules. It's very simple. Go check out that video. If you guys would like to go ahead and check out Mr. Pro Gamer Palacios, I mispronounced his name so many times in this video. If you want to check him out, you can click the annotation on your screen or click the link to his channel down in the video description. They both work, and the annotation on your screen will actually open up a brand new tab, so you don't have to worry about the video ending. If you want to check him out, he does live commentary. It's a kind of a live commentary channel. He does live commentary over a variety of games, including Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Battlefield Hardline, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, which I don't even know what that is, as well as GTA 5 Online. He's doing heists. He's starting to post up some GTA 5 funny moments. He does a lot of different kinds of live commentary things over on his YouTube channel. And once again, he's a first-time guest here on the channel, right? He's a first-time guest. Chances are you guys haven't seen him before, so go check him out. Watch some of his videos, see if his channel is for you. Because you never know if you like somebody. You never know if you like somebody until you at least go and check out some of their videos and check out their channel. So be sure to go ahead and do that. I hope you guys all enjoyed this week's episodes of DNA Saturday. And if you did, please be sure to leave a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.